Hi guys, welcome to the Rarecoin TV Holiday Gift Guide.
Thanks for joining us. We decided to give you guys a little breakdown on what we would consider to be great numismatic holiday gifts.
We're going to go in a number of different categories, starting with gifts under $20. So this first category, we're going to pick a few coins. We're going to tell you what we think would make great gifts for under $20 for that coin collector in your life.
That's right, that's right. So under the $20 range, you're a little limited, but there still are some pretty neat coins. And I'm going to say there also may be just some coin books, storage things, or just maybe some other types of coin-related items.
That doesn't necessarily have to be a coin.
That doesn't necessarily have to be a coin. Again, that might make sense for the coin collector in your life. You know, the little storage cases, the little plastic flips, even something that might be a little bit cooler, like a new little safe to kind of keep the coins in. I know there's a few things like that under 20 bucks.
Sure. I'm going to start with a coin though.
Why not?
I have to start with a coin. I'm going to say a circulated peace dollar.
Whew. Awesome coin. Yeah, you can probably pick one up for $18. You're talking about something that is about 78% of an ounce of silver, relatively.
Exactly.
You know, so
it's very close to that.
Somewhere
yeah.
in that range, you know, and so you're getting a lot of silver. You're getting a great coin from a great era. I like that pick a lot.
You can get a high circulated grade. You can get an XF, you can get an AU, something like that. You might even be able to find an unk that was in a bag or something like that. Who knows? Maybe it's dipped, polished, clean, whatever.
Right.
You can still get a nice looking coin for say 15 to 20 bucks.
Even like a circulated Buffalo nickel, a circulated Mercury dime, you know, some of these steely pennies. Just some really, there are some neat things that are out there. If you have a modern coin collector, some of the modern United States half-dollar commemoratives, some of the dollar commemoratives, there were a few that were smaller in size that might make a little bit more sense. That would be under 20 bucks.
Some of the places that you can buy these types of coins are eBay. There's coin companies that offer raw coins. You're not often going to get a certified coin for that kind of money, so I wouldn't say try and hold out for that. It's just probably not going to happen.
Under 20 bucks, I agree. Yeah, you're probably going to end up with something that's raw. And again, you know, maybe even a silver American Eagle that's raw without the box and the paper. You can probably pick one up. Maybe not a proof. You can probably pick one up for under 20 bucks.
Sure. Vienna Philharmonic, 1 ounce pure silver, Canadian maple leaf. Those are a few great options for somebody in your life that's into coins. Maybe they're a collector, maybe they're an investor. Who knows? Maybe you just want to get something a little different and you don't know.
That's right.
Maybe you got some kids that you want to get them a silver coin each, or who knows?
I agree. The next range is that kind of under $50 range. So if you want to step it up a little bit and get something a little more special, I even think at a $50 range you can probably get that certified coin.
Oh, definitely. You can get a certified, if you want a big coin, and I don't know about you guys, but I love big coins. I'm going to go with a certified Morgan silver dollar in Mint State 63, or maybe if you're lucky, Mint State 64 condition. You can get a PCGS NGC certified choice or near gem quality coin for that range, and that's going to be much more pleasing. So if you want to step it up a little bit, collectors really appreciate coins in uncirculated condition, and I think one of the two of those, either a certified Morgan, certified peace dollar in MS63, MS64 for the $45 to mid-50s range is going to be an ideal choice.
Yeah, and on the Morgan dollar, if you're looking for the lower end of that mid-state coin, look at the 1921, the last year the coin was produced. More of a common date, readily available in Mint State, so those Mint State examples tend to be a little bit more modestly priced. So.
Exactly, and you can get really nice coins in some of those other series we mentioned too.
Oh, I agree.
Like you can get Mint State Buffalo nickels for that money, Mint State Merc dimes. Barbers, Standing Liberty. I mean,
even Franklin half dollars, like Benjamin Franklin on the half dollar. It's a big coin. It's a really attractive coin. It has that bell on the back that's in Philadelphia.
Exactly.
So it's got a lot to it. You know, if you have a modern or a young numismatist, that may be a fun coin to share as well.
Exactly. So the next category that we're going to work with is, say, under $250.
Yeah, $250 and under.
That can kind of get us up to the next level. And right when I think about that range, I start to think about Carson City Morgan dollars.
Oh, absolutely.
Kind of the entry level for those types of coins. I collect them personally, so I've got a soft spot in my heart for them. And you can get mostly the dates 82, 83, and 84 for that in uncirculated condition, unless you want to get a circulated example of an 1890cc. Sure. 1891cc is 78 and 80 and 81. You can get those kinds of coins for $100 to $200 anywhere in there if you don't care if they're circulated.
You might even be able to get gold as well. Now, as far as the old coins, it's gonna be kind of hard to get some quarter eagles and half eagles that are under $250. But like a modern 1/10 ounce gold American Eagle, should be trading somewhere between $130 and $145 depending on where you're looking. So under $250, you potentially could get a few of those Mint State 63 Morgan silver dollars, plus get a 10th ounce gold American Eagle to kind of round it out a little bit.
Exactly. Or for other examples of gold, you can go with early 20th century. You can go with a circulated $2.50 Liberty Head gold coin, a $2.50 Indian. It's going to be scraping the edge of that 250 because it is 1/8 of an ounce of gold. You can find deals out there. I've seen them before.
Maybe jewelry grade.
Yeah, more circulated condition.
Yeah.
So those are a few ideas in the $250 range, and we'll go ahead and finish it out with over $1,000. We won't go too crazy here because these are gifts and people don't normally buy $10, $20, $50,000 gifts, but we'll just go over a few examples here of items over $1,000.
So over $1,000, obviously this opens it up quite a bit. So
yeah, it just basically opens Pandora's box. It
right.
could be
So
anything.
so over $1,000 really opens it up quite a bit. And the first thing that my mind goes to is
St. Gaudens Double Eagle.
Generic St. Gaudens Double Eagle.
I knew it.
You know, look at a Mint State 62. You can probably get one for $1,300 even. I've seen some places even offering them under $1,300 recently for a Mint State 61 or 2. So, my goodness, a coin designed by Augustus St. Gaudens that's close to 100 years old, that weighs 33 grams, that has 96% purity, that they're never going to make ever again with a fixed supply and a growing demand.
And most call it the most beautiful gold coin ever made. If you want any evidence of that, just go to the Modern American Eagle program that straight ripped the design and didn't apologize. I mean, Augustus St. Gaudens did some incredible work on our coinage, as well as his understudy Bella Lyon Pratt. But that St. Gaudens Double Eagle is maybe the most iconic design of all U.S. coinage.
I mean, that
if not, it's up there.
Lady Liberty walking forward with the torch in her hand, the Capitol building down in the corner,
the sun behind
the
her,
sun rays coming up behind her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Miss Liberty in all her glory.
Yeah.
So that's truly the recommendation.
That's
over
the
$1,000.
coin. Yeah, and they're so cheap in Mint State. I know we've said this in previous shows, but you can even get MS64s for $1,450.
No
Near
brainer.
gem quality, 80 to 100 years old. I mean,
No brainer.
come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Seriously.
So that's an easy one. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the other $20 gold piece, the Liberty Head Double Eagle.
That's right.
I am heavily biased towards that series because of its relative rarity. If you compare Liberty Heads to St. Gaudens, they are often dozens of times as rare. Sometimes they're hundreds of times as rare.
Absolutely.
And they're really not that much more. For a couple $1,000, if you go with a later date Liberty Head Double Eagle, you can get Mint State shoot, you can even get Mint State coins for $1,400.
You can get
for MS62s if
can
you
get
go
a Type
later
3.
date.
Yeah, no, if you go for a 1904 Type 3 $20 lib, actually most places have them priced within dollars of a St. Gaudens generic date Mint State 62 as well.
And the difference in rarity overall in that series, there's about 800,000 certified Type 3s. St. Gaudens, there are millions. So when comparing those two things, for a gift though, it's really a design choice. Liberty Head Double Eagle, we'll show you on the screen and compare, is more of the woman's head sideways from the neckline up. And St. Gaudens has that whole scene we described earlier. So
Beautiful coin.
it's just whatever you think that person would prefer. But if you want to get real crazy and even go a little further back, you can get California Gold Rush and Civil War Type 1 Double Eagles, the very first series, for a couple $1,000 a piece. If you get lucky, $1,700-$1,800 in XF condition.
Right.
But that is a step in rarity that is now a major difference. Type 1 Double Eagles, there's only about 50,000 certified examples, so they are more like 20 to 50 times as rare as a lot of other kinds. And so maybe you know somebody that's a little more eccentric, they like history a little bit more. You're going to have to go down in condition if you want to keep it in that $1,500 to $2,000 range.
Yeah, XF like you said. And maybe look at the San Francisco Mints. There's a few that are affordable in that range.
If you really like that person, maybe you get them an AAU example for the couple $1,000 range.
There you go. And there you have it.
Yep, so that is our holiday gift giving guide. We hope you guys enjoy that. And make sure you go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe on your way out here.
Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, and we will see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, so we're going to have to cut right here. Java, get out of the closet. Hey, get out of there.
I know, I was afraid he was to take the cord with him.
I was watching him really closely. Go to the couch. Java, go to the couch. Hey, go to the couch. Okay. So we
At the gate, and I'm gonna make sure my car. Somebody's my car like off. Okay.
Yeah, mine keeps pulling down in a way, giving me the Italian chest.
Yeah.
For some
And,
reason.
you know something. I one on for me was lower. And
I'm like Italian chest hair guy over
Okay.
here. Now all I need is gold jewelry to complete the package.
Maybe if I do this, it'll. No, I still feel like one looks. Whatever. Okay.
Isn't that the worst?
I'm just gonna do it. Okay.
I hate that. Yeah.
Dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card.